Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Dell. We're going to get started today with some channeled messages as well as tarot reading. So I'm going to be using the Golden Art Nouveau tarot deck today. Just a couple quick pieces of information. If you want to book a personal or private reading, that can be found in the description box, how to do that. It's only done through my website, dellegoddess.com, and as well as dellegodessintuitive.com. That will take you there too. Any songs that come through, I add it to the Spotify playlist. Spirit likes to deliver a lot of songs through the reading, so I just throw it on the playlist, and it's become quite large and eclectic, and it's just a good listen. So if you just love music and want to play or hear something different for yourself, definitely check it out. It can also be used to just hit shuffle. If you want to pull a song for you as an intuitive message, you can also use it that way. If you haven't and you would like to, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. It helps to support it grow, and as the community is growing, you get to grow with it, and it's just wonderful. So thank you. And for those of you who have already liked the videos, left comments, and subscribed, I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love hearing the comments from you guys, and yeah. So let's get started. I just heard it's story times. I don't really know what. Let's get into it. Always not judging. Always channeling in a space of non-judgment and through divine love. So that's how I like to operate. It could be that if you are telling yourself stories about something, I'm feeling it's more like someone's feeding you a line about something and you're like, what a story. Or so, it's maybe to reserve judgment about it. That's how it's coming through. There's a why they are saying what they are saying, or there's a why, like why they're acting the way that they're acting, but you'll of course know intuitively if someone's for you and if somebody is not for you. And this can be like, it's in the whole array of relationship spectrum, where it's like, it could be a romantic partner, a work partner, a business relationship, a friend. I'm not getting a super specific on what this is, but I just get that if somebody's for you and if somebody's not for you. So sometimes it could be that somebody's like spinning a line or dropping a tail or something like that. And you can see right through it, but you choose to remain, is what I'm hearing. You choose to remain friends anyway, but talking to them about it, eventually, how come you say these things or whatever, it's it might push them away, but I feel like you're able to see through it. There's just something there where it's like, maybe don't judge this person right away yet. There's more to be found out about them. So as I'm trying to talk, it's like, I don't know if you can hear that, my throat's getting a little scratchy. So I feel like you're being guided to do more observing and listening rather than communicating, actually. Just allowing things to unfold naturally and seeing where they go. I don't get that this person is a threat or anything like that, or they're lying. I just feel like they're telling a tall tale that's like maybe not to judge them, there's a reason for it. So I'll leave that for you. You'll know if that message is for you. I was going to shuffle. I said not yet. So let me get quiet a second and see what other channel messages are coming through. I feel like my eyebrows going up and down, but with that message, it's something causes you to raise an eyebrow at someone else's, or today is what I'm hearing. So again, these messages are general, so it's they're not going to resonate with everyone. So it's just like if you have a communal mailbox and multiple people living in the home, you know which letter is for you and which one's not for you. So just make sure you're taking the messages for you and just leaving the rest for somebody else. So I just needed to say that reminder that was coming through to mention that. So that's the last. I feel like that was all. And there's one message. I can't tell if this is literal or a code or something, but it's like someone's putting too much jam on their toast. So I like messages like that. I think they're funny. So I'm actually seeing like strawberry jam. Like it's too much. I don't know why. I enjoyed that one. So if that's for you, too much jam. Too much jam. Or it could be like a code or something. So, all right, Spirit. What other messages today through the tarot, please? There's 4 cards, they said. So I'm going to get the cards out. One more. Taking its time, and that's okay. Didn't flip out, so I'm not going to take it, but I'll mention it. The King of Cups is here. Okay. Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. So the Hermit talks about going within, introspection, but it's really about recognizing that you are the very source, or you are the oh my gosh, you are your own source of light that you might be seeking elsewhere. So just remembering to turn the focus back inward on yourself, recognizing that you are your own light source as you're moving forward with something. I've got a lot of chills as that's coming through. So it could just be too, if you're, I'm hearing that song by Fun. It's on the playlist already. It's Carry On. And it goes, if you're lost and alone or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. And it's about putting your past and your fears aside, planting your feet, grounding yourself and moving forward. So I just get that there's something about you taking a period of alone time for introspection. Oh, Tsuki's here, by the way. So this is my kitty Tsuki coming up from a nap. Hello, how was it? Did you have good dreams? He's like, it's none of your business. But yeah, so we're getting a little visit from Tsuki today. Go ahead. But yeah, I'm just seeing someone who's taken some extra time to go within. But also, while you're in there, well, I'm getting a message of while you're having this introspective moment, you're seeing what you have internalized because you don't want to deal with it. Or maybe somebody said something to you and you're seeing like, why did I just take that within and hold on to it and let it fester? Like, why did I put so much truth on that? Or why did I value it as truth when I know I just heard it's a bunch of cockamamie, like it's a bunch of baloney. It just doesn't make sense. So I get that maybe somebody told you in so many words or implied or said something that made you feel like you're not good enough, and it's not true. So I think this came through in a reading or two ago. I want to say like 2 or 3 readings. I'm not sure. I feel like this is coming back. So it's important to go within, figure out where in your body you have stored that truth, uproot it and be like, no, you don't belong here, and transmute it so it doesn't come back. So you can literally picture like white light has opened up and you can throw that belief in the white light and the white light will take care of it. It's literally like how it's coming through to deal with this message. But something about 9, it's coming in 9 days, 9 months, I'm not sure, but something about 9 in a time faction or a time amount is coming in. If you're not sure what this is linked to, it could even be when you're 9 years old this started, but it's just Spirit's being adamant about, we want you to go within, find the source of this. You can communicate with your body has intelligence, so some clearing with that. And you can communicate too, closing your eyes, going within, setting the intention to go within, calling upon divine intelligence. Divine intelligence flows in me, through me, and all around me and guides me to know the truth of the situation. If you want to read about this further, there's an oldie but goodie book by Catherine Ponder called the Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, so I'll just put it in the description box. It's an old book, but there's a lot of good stuff in it, and it's valuable. So it just, I'm I'm just getting that you allow divine intelligence to point out to you, okay, where is this belief in the body? Where is it centered? And then see what comes through. Maybe I'm feeling it like it's somewhere in the heart, but it's connected to the solar plexus. So to me, it's like somebody you cared for, you love, or you long for, or something. This could be a parent, this could be a role model or something. But because it's connected with the solar plexus, it's like how you show up in the world and how you view the world. So a clue Spirit's giving right now is just like, where or who is someone you look to for feelings of validity that made you feel safe to know that they thought highly or kindly of you, and where were you let down? And that's it. In there lies the answer somewhere. So that's coming through, because I'm getting this almost like agitated, like there's a big brother kind of an energy around that's getting really annoyed that there's still this belief that you or somebody watching is caring about this, because it couldn't be farther from the truth, and it's holding you back in a lot of ways. So we want to clear that. Spirit wants you to clear that, so that way we can ascend out of this and keep going, because I just get that there's like a negative Nancy, or no offense to the Nancys, I'm sorry. There's just a negative person that's really pulling you down or holding you down, and it's like, for what reason, what purpose? We are no longer going to give them the power, but only you can choose that. So Spirit's really hoping that you say, you know what, I no longer give my power away. I reclaim my power right now. I call back in my power. You know, I affirm I am powerful. I stand strong in my sovereignty. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. How this is coming through is don't give your time, effort, or energy to people who are undeserving of it. And you know exactly who these people are. There are people who are overtakers, and you can see that they almost like prey upon overgivers, and they take advantage of other people's generosity and kindness, including your own. So Spirits wants that to, bringing that to your attention to stop that too. Because you're meant to work with really awesome people, but you're meant to stand in your sovereignty, your power. There's the Emperor. Regardless if you are male, female, divine masculine, divine feminine, this is 100% about you are in charge of your empire, which is you. So where can you ground that belief? Where can you uproot the old belief of I'm not good enough because it's not even true? And where can you plant the truth that you are good enough? You are sovereign by nature. You are, worthy and deserving all in your own right. And it's just, I'm getting that the Emperor carries that knowing. I'm seeing this as like an apple of wisdom, and within that apple is the truth that I deserve this, I am powerful. And that's literally what the Emperor is about. So the Emperor has the key to his own empire, and he doesn't just let anybody into it. So there's something big coming into about really strong boundaries, or strengthening boundaries right now. I might do a video about this, about just how to strengthen boundaries. If that's something you're interested in, please do comment below, and I will get to work on that. But one way that really, really helped me simplify making a boundary is, what am I willing to do and what am I not willing to do? Your body will definitely communicate the truth of, am I willing to do this, am I not? But that's a good place to start. And then we have the Six of Wands. The good news is you will be successful in this. You'll be successful in creating a new way forward for yourself that honors yourself. And it honors your new beliefs, and you leave the old belief system alone. We don't even bother with it. We don't check in with it. It's not there anymore. We're not messing with it. And I get that some people will even still try to, like hecklers do at sports games, but I just get it doesn't bother you anymore. You're the Emperor now, It doesn't bother you. You're unfazed by it. You just keep moving forward. Really interesting video that's coming to mind is Josie and the Pussycats. I don't know, maybe you saw that. But it's, do you remember when Josie and the Pussycats, they get famous, and then the bully kind of mean girls in high school who were not nice to them, all of a sudden they were in their knocking on the hotel room and being like, we're your #1 fans, we love you, we're obsessed, or whatever. And they're kind of like, what? And they just kind of shut the door on them, because it's a bunch of baloney. It's not real, because they didn't like them when they were, regular Josie and the Pussycats. So it's like, why are they coming around now? Yeah, I don't even have the energy to even continue with that message, because it's like, just forget about them. You know what I mean? You're better off. And then here, there's this cup of love being offered, but I'm getting where it's like this new lease on life that you're permitting yourself to exercise this new lease on life. That's how it's coming through. Could this bring in a new love for you? Sure, but it's not about that. What I'm getting is it's literally like life has offered you a new way of living, and you're accepting that because it feels so much better. It's aligned. It's empowering to have your own boundaries. It's empowering to have your own back. It's empowering to stand up for what you believe in. I see that later on you'll be standing up for others. You'll be like an advocacy to others too, who maybe haven't found their own voice, who struggle to find their own voice, or being really certain and strong in their own stature in perhaps a toxic environment, or an environment where there's toxicity. So I feel like you're championing others later on, because you know the value of this, of having this, and what it was able to get you out of. It's coming through too. We got 6 of Pentacles. 4 is the number of the Emperor, and then we have 6 again. So something about like 646 is coming through, or coming in. I'm not getting what that is. So that's going to be a personal message for you guys to decipher if it's for you. Something about autumn time. I don't get that this is a timeless, or I get that this is overall a timeless reading, but this message in particular feels like if it's finding you around the springtime, maybe early summer, it's like by fall or by autumn, this is settled. Like the leaves are settled. So that's coming through. The wisdom is applied by autumn time. So I know that's not going to be for everyone, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm also getting with the Page of Cups. If I called him the Knight, I apologize. It's the Page of Cups. There's also like doors are opening for you because you have stayed true to yourself, and you've belonged only to yourself. You're in service to yourself, and also in service to a higher purpose. You know what I mean? A higher. I'm getting like if you were experiencing an office place bully or something, they were only about their own career and getting ahead and advancing, where you actually care about, yes, my bills being paid and, you know, my finances being taken care of, but you also care about like the overall message, like the mission statement of what this company does. And that's why they exist. That's why they're there. So you're in alignment. But it could even be too that someone like at a conference or something, this is also really specific, recognizes your passion and your commitment to a mission and to the purpose, and they offer you a position at their firm. So that's also coming in. And it's like night and day when you walk in. You're like, is this for real? Everyone's so nice and supportive and cares. And it's like, yeah. But again, this is so familiar, so I feel like this came through in a message or in a previous reading, but it's when you choose to be nice to yourself, support yourself, care about yourself, you attract that back to you. But you have to be, you know, Spirit, the universe always wants to make sure, like, are you committed? We're going to test you. So making sure you're committed to this new way of being, because it's going to serve you well. It has a higher purpose. So, yeah. Awesome message. And with that being said, I'm going to close out the reading. So I hope that helped. I hope it found whoever it needed to reach today, and it served its higher purpose. And yeah, sending you all my best. And until next time, stay well and take care.